Listen, let's just talk back on the coronavirus. Just wanted to show you this chart which shows Scandinavian deaths. This is another one. Adam Crichton does a terrific job of pulling out... sorry, this is a different one, but it's a good one as well. This is the average age of deaths. Talk us through this, Rita.
Well, yeah, I think this is the one that has come through from Wales and the UK, from England, where they've looked at the average age of COVID deaths and then compared it to the average age of non-COVID deaths. Now, the average age of COVID deaths is 82.4 compared to 81.5 years for those who are dying.
Which means you're safer with COVID than you are with normal. I mean, it's insane.
The gap in Australia is actually even larger. And if you look at the median age of death for COVID victims in Australia, it's higher than the average life expectancy. But again, these are factors that
but I thought Josh Frydenberg told us the virus doesn't discriminate. Certainly does, according to that chart.
I think he missed that memo. But these are details that, again, 9 months into this crisis, people should be aware of. But so many people don't know. They think that if you get this virus, it's a death sentence. It's like the Spanish flu. It's like Ebola. It's something that people can't survive. And we shouldn't downplay the dangers. This is a real crisis. This is a virus that can kill you. But people should be equipped with the facts, not hysteria, not hyperbole. And that's what we've had for months and months. And I think the media is largely responsible for the fear in the community. I've got to say that. I know the politicians have played their part, but I think the media could do a lot better job at communicating the facts.
Of course they could, particularly the left-wing media. Particularly the left-wing media. But James, here's this Adam Crichton chart I wanted to show, which is Scandinavia. We talk a lot about Scandinavia. There you go. But just to give you an idea, they're all the 4 Scandinavian countries year by year from 2015, the deaths. And you can see that they're pretty much consistent, and you can see that...
What are those monsters in Finland doing? I'm looking at this chart here, and I mean, you know, they've got a higher death rate per capita than Sweden year on year. And, you know, why? There are some serious questions to be asked here.
I think it's the home brew. I don't know.
There's a real point here, and I've seen charts like this and other charts. And, you know, 800 people have died of the coronavirus in Australia. 92,000 people have died this year so far in Australia of all causes.
Exactly.
But, you know, Sweden, which was supposedly this charnel house and disaster zone, if you go and you look at their average deaths overall from start of the year to this month, they're on about par with what they were back in 2010. So, you know, this whole idea that this is somehow causing huge spikes in national mortality rates, I think, is something, again, that we have to get over and stop thinking about the idea that only preventing this one particular type of mortality is the only thing that we can do. Because as we know, the long tail of this is going to be huge, not just in countries like Australia or the UK or America, but around the world, where all of the measures to shut this thing down have shut down large parts of the global economy. They're saying there's going to be rises in all sorts of other infectious diseases. There's going to be rises in starvation in poorer countries around the world, all because of our reaction to this.
It was the reaction.
Virus.
You're absolutely. It was the reaction.